Right, guys, so I've been thinking about this one. What do you keep on your phone to help you out through your day as a gas engineer? So, or plumber, whatever. But for me, mainly all my apps are revolving around gas. So I've got loads and loads of bits and pieces. So if I go into I've got an app section here for just gas. So some like gas rate calculator. Obviously we've got this one here is what I use, and this is what I use for using that. So I've also got the Anton Sprint app, fault finding. All these apps I have used throughout the time. Gas app, I use that occasionally for invoicing or for when I do landlord checks and stuff like that, if I don't just leave, or if they want like an email copy. Then I've got so I've got other boiler breakdown ones, Checkatrade for when I'm picking up jobs through Checkatrade. Honeywell wiring. I've got I've just got loads of bits and pieces on here. Traderfy as well. I need to start using that more. But on the on-site GB gas book as well. So I've got loads of bits and pieces on this one here to help you out with different bits. So you can get these Mr. Combi ones in like a pack. I think you can buy like 5 of the apps for a certain price. I can't think what it is, but you can go into it and it will run through all your different how to test, what to test, blah blah blah. So I've been through all of these because I thought they were great and they really did help me with my wiring. I've got Your Gas Fault. I haven't actually signed up to this one, I don't think anyway. I haven't subscribed to this one as of yet, but we will do. And then other stuff as well. So I've got a section on here for files, and in here I've got everything on my iCloud drive. So I've got everything from my insurances, everything that I need, work out, stuff like that. So, but basically I've got, Worcester Technical, bits and pieces that I download from from a manual or whatever. And it might just be a key bit of information. Obviously this one is just on the boiler because I just want to know about it when I'm working on it. There was bits and pieces, so I just what's this one? I think this one is literally just of how to adjust the CO ratios on a Worcester Green Star, and gives you all the readings in there of what you're looking for and all that. So I just take little sections of what I need for that. Technical data's on the Worcesters, for instance. What else we got on here? Vakira. Must have been a bad day picking up that job. But yeah, what else have I got on here? Valent. So this is what I was sort of like looking at as well. It was like all the S codes. So I keep all these on here as well, so you can see what you're working with. And then where is it? It's unvented. What have we got in here? Oh, so this is basically just a whole manual on the unvented systems. And all that stuff. What else we've got here? Safe isolation guide. So we've got loads of bits and pieces, and it the list just goes on really. How to reset the SE light on a Worcester. I've done a video on that in the past, but it just gives you the actual rundown of how to do it. What else we got on here? Public liability. What else we got? Power flush training. Pots and fault codes. So what we got on here? So again, so the most common fault codes like E133 on there and all that sort of stuff, and it might just give you an idea of what you're looking for. What else we got on here? Ideal ISR fault finding. So there's just loads of random bits and pieces that that will get you out of trouble, and it's just so what I look up when I'm here, or when I pull up to a boiler and I'm not too sure, I haven't worked on it. I've usually got a bit of something in here of just like a quick reference guide in here. Obviously majority of this I know now, but it was handy to keep at the beginning. All my certificates. For only fault codes. So anything that I come across, I just download. I literally just download it, or I'll screenshot it, whatever it is. CO CO2 ratios. What's this one? Oh, it just gives you like what your what your ratios will be at certain times. Yeah, there's loads of bits and pieces. Obviously, the main ones being what's it called, about wiring. So I've got wiring diagrams on here for the 3-port and the 2-port, but I've also got these key bits here that test for testing. So fuse spur on, heating and hot water off, you should only have 240 on the grey. Hot water on, heating off, 240 in the orange, white and grey 0. So it just gives you a real good understanding, and it's just quick, quick guides into it. But I thought I'd just do that for you. So I hope that was interesting. I hope you see the bits and pieces that I use. That usually gets me out of trouble. Most boilers that I go to, I'll end up downloading the manual and just trying to work it out through that, because it will give you a wiring diagram. It might give you some hints and tips, all that sort of stuff that you might come across. I've just finished my day up with a toilet unblock in Shepherd's Bush. Nice easy one. Yesterday I finished up just fixing a leak as well, which I'm going to add in now. Right, so just doing a job for a friend of mine, just at a restaurant, and just looking at a leak basically. So you can see there's a lovely junction of pipework here, but I've been pointed in this direction here. So we will see what's going on. I'll take this off here, and I'm probably going to assume that the glue probably hasn't gone off there, so I'll probably snap that back out again and re-glue it with a new elbow or whatever, but we'll see what's going on in a second. Yeah, that smells absolutely delicious. That is not nice. There we go, we can see the problem. The glue hasn't gone off there. I'm just wondering if this is even glueable. Not too sure it is. Get the old Knipex knife out. Just cut this tape off, because the lady's done quite a good job. Yeah, so they've not used a non-glueable fitting in there to try and join on, but this side is too big for a normal condense fitting, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Right, so just looking at this, I know it's been installed wrong, and I was like, what the hell's going on here? So as you can see, this is taking a step up before it goes into the waste, so okay, that's wrong. But at the minute, all I'm here to do is just fix the leak. As you can see, it comes through the wall further down and isn't fitted right. So I thought about maybe trying to get it to join up that way. But to be honest, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it as it is, but I just need to fix this leak. So what I've got is a coupling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it further back and then join and then glue it in, and then that should be fine. Right, so as you can see, this is kind of what I'm sort of going to be doing. So I'll mark up here, and then I'll cut down this stub here to make it work a little bit better. I may try and bring it up a little bit higher, but it's not going to make any difference. It's completely wrong. So pretty much, yeah, this whole section is going to have to be redone. Right, so this is my temporary repair. I will be coming back at some point. I'll let them know what needs to be done. As usual, I've cut myself, which I'll clean up. But yeah, so that's it done. Just a little temporary repair. Obviously, as you can see, what was used before, it's never going to glue. That would never hold. Yeah, I'll keep that fitting. Yeah, obviously bill for that. Right, so this pipe comes up here, mate, and goes along. As you can see, it goes up. So I don't know whether it's under any pressure or not. I ain't got a clue. But it looks to me like it's been fitted wrong. But obviously, what was done before, they'd used a non-glueable fitting into a glue fitted. So I've just swapped that out, put a new elbow in, new bit of pipe, and this compression cup in here, which should be absolutely fine now. So again, this is another one of them jobs at another restaurant, block toilet. So hopefully I can clear it. Got my plunger, so we'll get into it and see what's going to happen.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that was the quickest, easiest one I've ever done. I got a free coffee out of it, so that was a bit of a result. Literally just one push down, filled the water back up inside, another plunge, job done. So yeah, and I've driven into lovely Shepherd's Bush for that one. So on to the next one.